Hello everyone, this is Chris Roshnot, 24K on Twitter and 24K on Instagram. Today I'll be unboxing and showing you how to use the FeiyuTech G6Max gimbal for action cameras, smartphones, and pocket cameras, also known as DSLRs. So here's the box. I like the foam core here. It's very nice for transport. They put a nice hinge also in this. The accessory cables are in here. It comes with a mini tripod. So this comes apart. You can also use it as a holding stick. It's nice and solid. So there's that. You have the unit itself, which we'll show in just a moment. Here's the adapter plate. You use this to attach the smartphone or the pocket camera or the gimbal. So this is an important piece of the whole kit. You have the gimbal charging cable. It's a USB Type-C to USB Type-A. And going inside the accessories box, there's a lot of cables. You can actually charge your device while you're using it. So if you're doing a long form video, the battery in the gimbal will charge your device. So there is the GoPro or action camera mount, and there you mount it onto the plate with that. Here's the stick also for the action camera, and then this does the smartphone holding. This expands on the top. I put an iPhone in with a case and it fits fine in here. There's the screw on the bottom to fit. And then here are the various cables. USB Type-C, so micro USB to USB Type-C, to USB Type-C, actually USB-C and micro USB again, USB-C and USB-C, so you get that. We like all the cables available from FeiyuTech, so that's nice. And here is mini plug to USB-C. Those are used for the DSLR cameras. And here's the actual unit itself. Now it's not on currently, so it's somewhat lifeless, but we'll show you. Here's the controllable joystick, the turning arm, and then all of the pieces here, which will show you how this works in just a moment. So now we have the smartphone all set up. It's running the Feiyu On app right now, and it's connected via Bluetooth. So it shows you battery level here. It's connected to the unit itself. This button right here shows you all of the firmwares are up to date, so you can update all the firmwares through this app. You can control it as well with the joystick on the screen. So that's kind of fun. There's a bunch of options down here, but what we like to show is the actual gimbal itself and the control unit here. You can change the settings for the individual controls. So if you want reverse, you can do reverse or normal. It just depends on your personal preference when using this. So when setting it up, we'll show you right here. The phone is orientated this way, and it's connected to that small plate on the bottom. We'll do a full 360 here so you can see how all this is set up. Then it's attached here. Here is the power port, the USB Type-C. You can connect the cable that came with it to your phone if you want. And then you can see all of the control icons here on the joystick. Also shows you battery level. There's locking mechanisms here, and you can also adjust these as well. It all depends on the size of the unit that you're testing or using with the gimbal. So it all depends on how you hold it. Obviously, if you put it in a position that it has an issue with, it will jitter a little bit, but you can adjust the settings in the app, in the Feiyu app, for how it adjusts for what weight that you're giving this. So if you have a regular camera on here, you can adjust the settings. So here it is right now. You can see it's extremely smooth, left and right. up and down. This is a little different from most smartphone gimbals because you can use the DSLR camera and the action camera on the same gimbal. So it's a little bit different. But you can see it's very smooth, left and right, up and down. And now we'll show you some other fun features of this. There is a button right here on the joystick, and when you press that, it adjusts back to center right there. And you press it a couple times and it will actually turn all the way around. So you can film yourself in this mode, and you just double tap again and it will bring it back to center. So we like all of the features. We like that it has extremely long battery life, and all the details for it will be in the description of the video. There's more buttons down here on the control unit, and we'll describe what those buttons do. But basically, pan and tilt, and that's what you need. But you can control this wirelessly as well. And it has a lot of other features in the FeiyuOn software. This is Chris Roshnot, 24K on Twitter. This is the G6Max gimbal from FeiyuTech. I'm also 24K on Instagram.